Now at 1:30, we have a very special ceremony where we recognize some very special students that we have in our community. On behalf of the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners, I can tell you that we look forward to celebrating the outstanding efforts of 6 young people each year with the Youth Excellence and Achievement Awards. Today, we celebrate the 3rd annual awards with another fantastic group of young people. Abbreviated to the name of YEA Awards, this program was created to recognize the many positive contributions made by our youth in the area of academics, community service, athletics, performing arts, conservation, and much more. Today's outstanding honorees deserve recognition by this board, the news media, and the public. They demonstrate the drive, determination, values, and commitment to our community that are critical for our next generation of leaders. With us this morning from the Hillsborough County Commission on the Status of Women are Yvonne Fry, Chair, Dottie Groover-Skipper, Vice Chair, Linda D'Aquila, and Mindy Murphy. They evaluated more than 70 nominations for these awards, and we appreciate the outstanding service they provide in making their decisions. We know it was not an easy task given the caliber of young people represented here today. Each commissioner will present one of these deserving YEA Award recipients with their medal, and I'd like to ask Commissioner Kevin Beckner, who brought the concept, initiated the concept for this award 3 years ago, to make the first presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the public, and thank you for being here today. This concept really came forward as a result that, from my belief that so often we focus on the negative aspects of youth in our community. It seems like always we're reading, when it comes to about young people in our community, they're in the newspaper for the wrong reasons. And while this commission typically recognizes accomplishments of some youth from time to time, I thought it was prudent, and it was especially important that we recognize the leadership abilities as well as the accomplishments of our youth that go through some extraordinary times in their lives. So we created the YEA Awards, as Chairman Hagan mentioned 3 years ago. So today, beginning the 3rd annual celebration of the awards, we celebrate the next generation with the Youth Excellence and Achievement Awards. There are 3 categories in the YEA Awards, each with both a high school and a middle school recipient. The categories are 1, leadership, 2, success despite difficult odds, and volunteer or community service. The Leadership Award recipients demonstrate positive impact on others in an ongoing endeavor such as sports, academics, or the arts. The Success Despite Difficult Odds Award recipients have overcome tremendous personal difficulty to attain success and have a positive impact on others. The Volunteer or Community Service Award recipients give their time to helping others or have completed a project for the betterment of our community. And now I'd like to call forward our first YEA Award recipient of the day, Ms. Anna Gomez and her mother, Jolexis LaFay. If both of you would join me up here. Anna has done more than just overcome tremendous personal difficulty. She has turned her least fortunate life moments into areas of growth. Anna and her family were chosen winners of a visa lottery and, in 2005, moved from Cuba to Florida. Shortly after arriving in the U.S., Anna's father was tragically killed in a car accident. On top of this tragedy, Anna has faced many obstacles, including bullying and homelessness. By participating in Community Tampa Bay's Anytown program, which seeks to end discrimination, Anna has become a leader who encourages others by sharing her story of endurance, perseverance, despite many hardships. This bright, ambitious young lady is a dual enrollment at the University of Florida and Hillsborough Community College. She is trilingual, speaking Spanish, English, and French. She is a junior at Leto High School, where she is the vice president of the Spanish Honor Society, and she mentors 9th and 10th grade girls at the Leto's Ladies Historian. Anna is motivated, resilient, and is focused on taking action against injustice. She hopes to become a federal prosecutor. Anna is our high school recipient of the Success Despite Difficult Odds YEA Award. Anna, congratulations.
Thank you so much for this award, and thank you so much for the whole county and for Community Tampa Bay and my school counselor for nominating me, and thank you for having this award that really highlights the good things in our society, and that's what we're trying to do. It's a pleasure to be here, and every time this happens, I think that it was all worth it, that I went through all these things, because now I can share my story and pass it on to a lot of people who are suffering, a lot of people being homeless, a lot of people suffering violence. And I feel like I can give a voice to that. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my voice, and have a great day.
Congratulations, Anna.
And next, I think Commissioner Higginbotham will be
Yes.
presenting our next award.
Thank you. And if I could call to the podium the Rodriguez family. Nicholas, I believe your folks are here. And I'm going to make the presentation from here. So Stacy and Tony, I see we're well represented from Plant City High School. Nicholas, if you'd join me here, and do you have others that want to come up? Dad's in here? Okay. As a fellow Plant City resident and someone who was proud to be a member of the class of '72 at Plant City High School, I'm pleased to introduce Nicholas to everyone here. When you look up the definition of leadership, there must be a picture of Nicholas Rodriguez there. He excels in academics, athletics, and in service to others. With a 5.77 GPA, Nicholas is ranked 8th out of 411 seniors at Plant City High School. Now, I was 8th, but it was not at the top of the class. It was down at the... And I held it with distinction, where he has been named an advanced placement scholar. He is a quarterback and captain of the varsity football team, and is a pitcher on the baseball team, earning the lowest ERA. Nicholas has also held the top leadership positions in SAD, Students Against Drunk Driving, and the Senior Executive Council and Junior Civitan. Last year, he started Team Tomorrow, or Marrow, registering potential donors and raising funds for the National Bone Marrow Registry. His group raised $4,000 for this worthy cause. It is truly inspirational to see a young man like you, especially this younger generation, taking their own initiatives to help others. Today we recognize Nicholas as our High School Leadership YEA Award recipient. We commend you. I have a special presentation for you. Would you like to say a few words?
I would just like to first off say thank you guys for nominating me, Ms. Sherry, and for you guys picking me as the Outstanding Leadership Award. It truly means a lot to be in the presence of some really high leadership people in high positions, and to one day be able to be sitting in an important chair like you guys is what I feel like all this is about, and helping out the community and doing my part and being a leader in my generation, and hopefully to step up and become the next global leaders, wherever it. So I just want to say thank you.
Now Commissioner Merman will present the next award.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I'd like to now call forward Jesuit High School student Zach Aldridge and his guardian Martin Garcia, and I see his beautiful wife Kennedy's with him today too, if you want to come on up. Jim Burke too. Oh, great. Zach, you got a lot of fans. This year's high school recipient for the YEA Award for Volunteer or Community Service goes to Zach Aldridge. Zach is a junior Jesuit. He's a member of the wrestling team, a violinist in the Advanced Chamber Orchestra, and a member of the drama club. His proudest accomplishments, however, relate to the countless hours he spends serving hungry and homeless men, women, and children at Metropolitan Ministries. Anyone, though, who has volunteered at one of these places that serve the less fortunate know the immense sense of gratification you get from doing such work. And Zach believes it's truly a calling for him because he was on the receiving end of this kind of service while he was growing up. For much of his childhood, Zach experienced times of homelessness, but remarkably, he made his education a priority and took the initiative to attend school and excel. Metropolitan Ministries reports that over the past 2 years, Zach has logged more than, get this, 500 hours as a volunteer serving those less fortunate at Metropolitan Ministries. It's truly remarkable. When asked why he was so dedicated to volunteer service, Zach said, "When things change for the better for me, I promise to pay things forward in my life." It is my honor to present Zach Aldridge with this YEA Volunteer or Community Service Award. We're so proud of you.
Well, thank you. Obviously, I mean, this means a lot to me, and it's a great feeling to have your efforts recognized by, such a high-standing group of individuals. But I just want to take a quick minute to say, it's really easy to donate food, during the holidays when you've got that warm, fuzzy feeling. But summer's coming up, and there's a lot of kids in Hillsborough County who get free and reduced lunches. So now that school's ending, they're not going to have a lot of food at home. So if you could just take a few minutes out of your day just to donate some food to your local food banks like Metropolitan Ministries or St. Vincent de Paul or wherever, I'm certain that there would be a child somewhere that would greatly appreciate that. But again, thank you so much.
And if you want to come forward, I'll bring you.
Thank you.
Now Commissioner Christ will make the next presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm going to do it from up here as well because we can face the folks that we're addressing. This is my favorite part of what we do, and that's recognizing folks for jobs well done and for giving 200% of themselves to their community to better life for themselves and everyone else as well. I'd like to ask Mr. Zachary Foyt and his parents, who are his guardians, to please come forward. Hi, Zach.
Hello.
Glad to see you're here. Zachary is this year's middle school recipient for the Success Despite Difficult Odds. When you hear his story, you're going to be very surprised, and you're going to feel very, very good about it. He is an 8th grade student with Down syndrome. He's extremely intelligent and has an amazing sense of humor. But he does not speak. Zachary communicates with others through gestures, sign language, and a communications device. But his communications device hasn't been working, so he hasn't been able to use it. And that puts him in a very difficult situation, one that you could just imagine how difficult it would be if you weren't able to speak and you had the challenges to overcome that Zachary has. But Zach didn't let that get him down. That didn't stand in his way. Zach found other ways, better ways to communicate, to get his point across. And he did it so well that he's here today for that outstanding personality and ability to communicate. As a member of the recycling team, Zachary ensures that every student is doing their job correctly. His communication without using words so that his peers can understand him. In fact, this year, the PTA dance, Zach was standing on the sidelines, and when nobody else would go out there to dance, Zachary decided, you know what, this is not acceptable. He went out there and called out several girls to come join him. And once he got them moving, then he called several more out there. And before you knew it, it was Zach and all the girls. Well, the guys weren't going to let that just stand still, so they all went out there to join Zach and the girls. So, Zach, you party animal, you got it going. His teacher at Randall Middle School, Amy Eftink, I hope I pronounced that right, wrote about him. And, you know, I think this is very appropriate. I have it triple underlined. That he is a born leader despite his disability. I don't like to refer to it as a disability, his challenges. And that he inspires everyone that he knows and that he doesn't know to work harder, do more, and appreciate everything that life has to offer. That is so important. Zachary, we appreciate you and what you do to spread cheer and happiness and the leadership that you demonstrate, and we are so grateful to have you in our community. And please join me in thanking and appreciating Zachary Foyt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Zachary, on behalf of the YEA program, Hillsborough County, Hillsborough County, we thank you for being here. And we appreciate you very, very much. And this is a small token here.
I might get a little emotional. When Zachary was 3, he became very upset because he couldn't tell me what he wanted. So our local church has a sign interpreter, and we joined the class. And through sign, he's been able to communicate and doesn't get so frustrated any longer. With his communication device, I see it as something that he'll use more as an adult. It's kind of like Stephen Hawking's, you know, he presses a button and it speaks for him. So hopefully that'll serve his needs when he gets older. He's a joy. He makes us very proud. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Zachary.
Ma'am, can I have your name for the record, please? Ms. Foyt. Can you say it on the microphone, please?
Ann Foyt.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now Commissioner Miller present the final 2 presentations.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Will Ms. Savannah Shaw and her parents, Ira and Tammy Shaw, please come forward? Hello. This amazing young lady, Savannah Shaw, attends Turkey Creek Middle School and has a long list of accolades and awards. She was our middle school YEA award winner in the category of leadership. Savannah has maintained a 4.08 GPA. I'm not even talking about where I was in the GPA system. Has even completed high school algebra as a 7th grader. This year, she's taken 3 more high school courses as an 8th grader. She has played the cello, and for the last 3 years in the high school orchestra, and she has also been a key member of the basketball, track, soccer, and volleyball teams. When do you find time to study? Carry a 4.08 average. She has volunteered her time at her school over the summer, helping teach to organize books and inventory school supplies and equipment. She helped coordinate the drug walk held at Turkey Creek this year, and she's also raised funds and volunteered with the Relay for Life. It is clear that Savannah continually strives for excellence in all areas of her life. She embodies a leader in every sense of the word, academically, socially, and in her community. And I'm glad to hear you volunteer for Relay for Life. For a 3-time cancer survivor for myself, that means a lot. Thanks a lot. And I'm pleased to present Ms. Savannah Shaw with our Middle School YEA Award for Leadership. Let me come down and present.
Wow. An impressive kids.
I'd just like to say thank you to the Board of Commissioners for this award, and also thank you to my grandparents, teachers at Turkey Creek, and especially my parents for supporting me in everything that I do. Thank you.
Commissioner Sharp is not here, so what I'm going to do his. It is my honor to present this year's Middle School YEA Award for volunteer or community service to Avalon Thyssen. Avalon, please come forward with your parents, Deborah and Keith Thyssen. Hope I pronounced their last name right. Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you.
Whoa, what a voice. At age 9, Avalon started a project that is now a not-for-profit called Conserve It Forward to help raise awareness and inspire action that will benefit people and the environment. Her primary focus is amphibians conservation, particularly frogs. She has given presentations at community events, hosted interactive nature videos, created educational programs, and written for Bay Soundings, a journal covering Florida's largest open water estuary, Tampa Bay. Avalon has also spoken at environmental events throughout Florida, in Atlanta, in San Francisco, and New York City. In the future, she plans to combine her love for exploring environmental education and being in front of the camera to make a career with National Geographic. I'm going to be watching that, okay? As environmental ambassador, Avalon's message is clear. Find a project you love and do something to help, even if it's a small thing, because if we all do small acts, then together we will make big changes. Congratulations, Avalon. You are a recipient for this year's Middle School YEA Award for Volunteer and Community Service. And I'd like to come down and give you a medal.
Could I please say something? Thank you to the County Commissioners, Selection Committee, my nomination references, family, and community who support me. I speak with thousands of people every year in the community. My goal is always to help empower other people, ordinary people, to connect with the environment through small acts, because each of us can make a difference. My conservation work has taken me throughout the United States, but since Tampa is my home, accepting the YEA Award for Community Service is extra special to me. There are many different things you can do to help the world with what we're doing, whether one time or ongoing. And when we all do at least small acts to help, together we will make changes. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know who district she lives in, but I'm glad she's not going to run against anybody up here. We're in a world of trouble.